Let's go, baby. Let's get this win.
And as award voting is wrapping up, you look at the MVP award. We see legends like Shaq and Kobe who only won it once or twice. Some say divided into best statistical season and then best player in the league. What do you think?
Well, again, that's splitting hairs to me. Clearly, voter fatigue is a factor when you think of some of the great players in the past that were worthy of MVP recognition and didn't get it because they had won one before and somebody else had it. Oh, my goodness. Whoa. Hey, the bench is on its feet and barking after that one. Big time throwdown from Junior.
James with the ball. Consistent production from him, averaging around 27.5 points a game. Good on the shot.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about. Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Outside Holiday, pass to Middleton. Over James. No good, off the front rim.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Out to Schroeder. The three is up. James with the rebound. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Pass to Middleton. And here's James. Shot clock at 6. DiVincenzo, pass to Junior. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. And it's out of Kumpo with a miss. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. To the inside. Here's Caldwell Pope. Kumpo against Harrell. Caldwell Pope shot is off.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
DiVincenzo finds Kumpo. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Harrell the screen. James. And again, no good by the Lakers. Pass to James. Now Middleton. Shot to win the cold streak. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Outside Schroeder. Now here's Harrell. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. 2 on the clock. They now take the lead.
Man, it's so good to see LeBron James rising.
For Milwaukee, they've gone only 1 of 5 so far.
Yeah, you know, every season LeBron James, he adds another year just like we all do, and everybody else in the league does. But it seems like his play has yet to fall off, which is absolutely remarkable. To me, he's the embodiment of the 21st century big-time NBAer, but also the fountain of youth. When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level. And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
James against Middleton. Great D that time for Middleton. And Clark, many were unsure of how LeBron would hold up playing in the West for the Lakers. He's as strong as ever, man.
Yeah, you know, that was a question mark and something that we all were interested in seeing, but still logging heavy minutes and taking punishment, attacking the rim, and still getting it done. at the highest of levels. Just remarkable. I mean, you've got to give him tons of credit for his mindset, his conditioning, the way he prepares for the season, and the nature of his game. I mean, his game is athletic, and it's also cerebral. He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Here's Harrell. What a tremendous game he played against Philadelphia. It's James with the drive, and slam dunk by James.
You know, really impossible to know what James is thinking in advance. I mean, especially in these sets.
Got a piece of it. And that'll be Milwaukee's ball as it goes out of bounds. Bucks able to keep the possession. Middleton finds Holiday. James left side. There's the drive. And the layup is good off the glass. James has got 6 points.
How about that explosive downhill drive by Junior? Well done.
Pass to Caldwell-Pope. The shot's good on the assist by James.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Bucks trail. Holiday passes to Junior. Antetokounmpo outside. James up top. Clock at 6. Holiday from long range. They can't get it to go. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Bucks. That one in Milwaukee. The 3, James. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's James with the jam.
Nice awareness from the young forward. Giannis Antetokounmpo showing he wants to work it to his guys.
James against Middleton. And it's James with the jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Pass to Harrell. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Middleton covering. James with the rebound.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Holiday from long range. Rebounded by the Lakers. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defense.
Oh, what a throwdown!
Milwaukee has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. James goes in, and it's James with the jam.
You can see the passion right there from Junior on that throwdown. This guy's having a ball out there.
James outside. Misses the jumper from the wing.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones. Oh, he muscles. Keep it going, man. Can't sit. Keep the ball moving, boys.
You on by Junior on that play. Commits to his shot and then wins the and one.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. James outside. Gasol, a screen on Williams. Here's Horton Tucker. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Like the sun rising every day, you can count on LeBron to have his head up scanning the floor and finding the open man.
The Bucks have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Pass to James. Out to the wing. James against Williams. Good work defensively by James. The Lakers in the lead. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Craig. James outside on the take. And it's James with the jam.
Boy, Junior's been shredding those nets. This dude is on a tear.
Caruso. Now here's Kuzma. And here's Gasol. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. James can't get it to go.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Outside Augustine. Oh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's James. No good on the shot. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. It's James with the drive. He nails it, and we're tied. James has got 17.
Hey, when Junior gets inside like that, he knows that's money.
Pass to James. Gasol, a screen on Williams. Drives to the hoop. James, that's good. He's got 13.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Outside, Williams. It's James on the wing. Defended by Kuzma. And it's James with the jam.
Nice to see Junior not settle for the layup that time. He went right up and threw it down.
Here's Caruso. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Shoots. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Here's Augustine. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Pass to Caruso. Now Gasol. And here's James. 6 to shoot. The 3. It's all in by Junior. James has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. He takes it in. Rejected by James.
This is what makes LeBron so special. He does it at both ends. Great tenacity on defense.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Williams passes to Junior. Pass to Craig. Here's Horton Tucker. Driving in. And there's the rejection. And they'll keep possession. Here's Caruso. And count the back. Over the line for one more. Forbes is checked in for the Bucks. And the free throw, no good. The Bucks trail. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Pass to Caruso. Shoots over Augustine. And again, no good by the Lakers. Here's James. And so he draws the foul. That's weak.
I thought we were playing varsity team tonight. Y'all is trash. Thanks, somebody. Y'all gotta stop fouling me if you want to stay in this game.
He hits the second from the line. 5 ticks left in the first quarter here. With 1 on the clock.
Well, with Junior, it's all about the grit and embracing the grind. He gives it to you all defensively. And you can't afford to be loose with the...
Comes comes in for Kuzma. Here's Schroeder. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
LeBron James out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then there's Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Gasol in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Pass to Schroeder. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Middleton finds James. Here's DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here he goes. And there's a whistle.
On net. Got one more. Oh, that's not a pass.
From Nigeria to Greece, working tirelessly to give their children a better life, and it was a team effort. His parents, he and his brother, all working together to make ends meet.
Augustine, he's checked in for Middleton. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Now Augustine. James outside. Here's the pick. Here's DiVincenzo. The Bucks rebound to the wing on the left. Outside Augustine. Out to James. Fires the three. Rebound by the Lakers. James has got 7 rebounds in the game. And the story goes, Clark, Giannis and his brother were hawking watches on the streets of Athens when a coach saw them and convinced them to play basketball.
That changed everything, B.A. Giannis made his way to the backwater Greek second division, playing in obscurity. From there, straight to the NBA, the stuff that movies are made of.
Pass to Gasol. To the right side. Here's Horton Tucker. Sinks it from distance. He has 6.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Back to Augustine. James outside. Shot blocked.
You really got to admire the reach of Gasol. He's excellent at utilizing those long arms of his to turn away shots.
And the Bucks making a change here. James can't get it to go.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold, this boy. Man.
And he drives in. Caruso misses. It's a close game here in Los Angeles. And James gets it to go. James has got 22.
You know, given Junior's background, I don't think a little contact is going to throw him off his game at all.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Lakers are great on both ends of the court. Coach Frank Vogel said, we've got a lot of firepower offensively, but you need that defensive mindset of playing hard, playing tenacious, and being physical. You play the Lakers, you're going to get hit. You're going to get smashed in the mouth. Guys.
Smash mouth basketball. That's what I like.
Well, that's a rebounding clinic right there. He boxed out and then went up aggressively and strong for it.
Here's Caruso. He's coming off a 10-point game against Philadelphia. Over James. His first shot coming late. And again, it's the Lakers.
Boy, it feels like we're tallying every assist, every point, all part of LeBron's expansive legacy.
And it's James with the jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And there's the drive.
Picking up the second foul here. Has to be careful.
Good eye. The Bucks shooting at 44% on the second, a decent rate. Pass to James. Now Porter. Back to James. Out to Portis. Second chance effort. Oh, and there's the whistle.
That was good.
I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Well, Grant, what's your take on the so-called pace and space style that so many teams are playing these days?
Yeah, B.A., I really like this style of play. One, it speaks to how the game has evolved. 25 years ago, there was more physicality. Oh, man. Whoa!
Bad intention.
Are we nervous, bro? Are we nervous?
That free throw, good from James.
And think about this, B.A. You look at the pressure and hype surrounding LeBron James during his entire career, and he's lived up to it at every step of the way. One of the best, if not the best, since his rookie year until now.
Portis down low, checked by Gasol. They grab their own miss. Second shot opportunity. It's blocked. James with the ball. Give him 20. On the take. And a foul call.
Keep going. Come here, bro. Put the girl
The
in there.
intensity on display there from James, guys. I mean, giving the defense no other choice but to foul.
So, Grant, when we talk about LeBron, and you're talking about him to a non-basketball fan, how would you describe it? What makes him so good?
Well, B.A., you have to start off by saying that nobody's as strong and fast as LeBron. I mean, he has the skills you need at an elite level. He is the complete package in every sense of the word.
It's James with the drop.
Yeah, they call him the freight train. LeBron James, when he's coming down the court like that, good luck trying to stop him.
And the Bucks making a change here. Forbes is checked in. Portis, right side.
Don't do that.
Stolen by Gasol.
Catch the fucking ball.
James double team. Driving inside. And it's James with the jam.
Boy, LeBron's so strong, so athletic, so smart. I mean, a bunch of his points come when he's driving full speed downhill, and he's impossible to stop.
James attacking. And it's James with the jam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
James against Williams. Now, here is James. The three. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And the first half now in the...
Every time you jump past, they fumble the ball. You can't jump past in this game. It's a fucking joke. You cannot jump past in this game.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
So on the floor for Milwaukee, DiVincenzo is the 2 with Middleton playing the 3. Junior is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Holiday in at the 1. Schroeder against Holiday. James with the rebound. James has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Out to the right wing. DiVincenzo with the steal. Inside. And slam dunk by James.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming.
Off the court.
Just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Here's James.
But right there, James simply overpowered it.
That free throw, good from James. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Outside Holiday. Got a piece of it.
What are you doing?
James against Middleton. Pass to Harrell. There's the three. They get the rebound. Back to James. Here's Caldwell Pope. DiVincenzo covering. 5 to shoot.
Get out of here.
Dudley.
Junior doing a nice job there, making sure that shot didn't get up.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Pass to Dudley. Harrell with it. Now, here is James. Tries it from 16. Count it. James has got 7 points here in the quarter.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
It's James with the drive. Count it. Good.
We just got to keep our walking right through the contact.
Well, Grant, you've been part of the Atlanta Hawks ownership group for years now. What drew you to that?
Well, B.A., I've always thought about the idea of being a part of an ownership team. And in 2015, when the Atlanta Hawks became available, I was able to put together a group and acquire the team. And I'll tell you, it's been fantastic. First of all,
You almost just like watching me shoot. You should just
and on the
forfeit this whole
basketball
game.
side as well. But I'll tell you, it's been nothing but fun. I've enjoyed it, great partners, and I look forward to bringing a championship to Atlanta one day.
Well, I tell you, you look at Junior, and it's all about doing what's best for the team with him.
Back to Schroeder. Harrell the screen. Shot's good by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 8.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And slam dunk by James.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
The 3, James. James with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Holiday. And so he draws the foul.
I really did. I go again, bro. You got this.
The game was a lot more physical. Do you miss those days? Maybe not as a player, but do you miss watching that brand of basketball?
You know, I do miss a little bit of that time. There was a physicality that required a mental toughness to endure that. When you played against some of these teams, like the first team that comes to mind, the New York Knicks with Charles Oakley and Patrick Ewing, you were going to feel it at the end of that game. But it was just a fun time for me.
How you going to claw it from all the way over there? Yo, you want to shoot that underhanded? Nah, he ain't
Gotta make sure what his limits are and how to play to his strengths.
And here's Augustine. James outside from downtown. Rebound by the Lakers. Gasol's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Schroeder. And he's going to the lane.
Come on.
You look shook, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Don't blow, bro.
And really strong at the line since the break.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Milwaukee has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. And slam dunk by James.
You know, that kind of unselfishness, guys, from Augustine is really infectious, especially when it's coming from your point guard.
Here's Schroeder. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Oh, Augustine can't get it to go. The Lakers have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Here's Caruso. 5 points in the game. From down in the low post, it goes. And it's a 9-point Laker lead.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
And it's James with the jam.
And DJ Augustine knows what he's out there for, to distribute the ball. I mean, always has his head on a swivel, and he's looking to find his teammates.
Here's Caruso. He's got 7. Gasol passes to Schroeder. Gasol, the screen. Rebound, Milwaukee. James outside. And it's James with the jam.
Boy, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Right side Schroeder. Into the lane. Banked it in on the glass. Schroeder's got 10 points here in the second half.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
James double team. It's stolen by Kuzma. Now Schroeder. He's got 14. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Boy, he makes it look so easy, doesn't he? Rising off the ground like that. Kuzma takes a lot of pride, not only in finishing with finesse, but power, too.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
Outside Schroeder. Oh, that one makes it 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Outside Schroeder. Gasol, the screen.
Again.
Shot's good by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 18 points.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
And it's James with the jam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Here's Schroeder. Oh, great D that time from Portis. The Bucks trail. James attacking. And slam dunk by James.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Pass to Kuzma. Now Gasol. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Schroeder outside. Fires in the triple. Schroeder's got 17 points here in the second half.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
It's James with the drive. And slam dunk by James.
He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one.
Better safe than sorry, right?
Outside Schroeder. With the drive. And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That'll be a second foul.
No problem.
Five ticks left in the third quarter. Here's Williams. The baseline J is off the mark. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter.
All right.
The Bucks shooting 55% for the game so far. They've got Alex Caruso. He's out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. LeBron James out there with Montrezl Harrell. And it's Dudley in at the power forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. 6 on the shot clock. And Holiday powers it home.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Harrell. Good D by Antetokounmpo. Harrell's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. James outside. There's the drive. And slam dunk by James.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
And you know that's right. I mean, he's looking to put his stamp all over this game.
And it's James with the jam.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket. And the finish is going to be something in a poster.
Middleton with it. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Antetokounmpo. Comes up empty down low. The Lakers in the lead. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. It's James with the drive. From the left block. Antetokounmpo with the block.
And Antetokounmpo's 7'3" wingspan, extraordinary. I mean, he's effective in rejecting shots, bothering shots, and stealing the ball.
Driving in and fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair.
That's a good foul. You like that call? Y'all want to play ball or just foul out there? I'm doing whatever. Just let me know. Ooh, nothing but that. Watch.
Both free throws good from James. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Pass to Caruso. Here's Dudley. Let's go with a three. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 11. James can't get it to go.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Outside Holiday. It's Middleton on the wing. To the middle. James. And slam dunk by James.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Los Angeles has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Middleton against James. Off the mark with a little step back J.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
And he was fouled while in the act of...
Oh, keep fouling. I do this all game. I got this. Can't guard me, son. Appreciate the 3 points, boys.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the strike.
Boy, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
The Bucks have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Middleton finds James to the left wing. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. The Lakers have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Harrell the screen. From 9 feet, Antetokounmpo with the block. Caruso misses.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be? But so far, that's not been the case.
Antetokounmpo outside. 6 to shoot. And he hits it to tie the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
James against Middleton. And that one's good. James has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Pass to James. Driving to the basket. And it's James with the jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Back to James. And it's James with the jam.
Well, he's fantastic. He looks
For Milwaukee, they've got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Now here's DiVincenzo. Lays it up and banks it in.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Pass to Dudley. Here's Harold. And that one hits the back iron. For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. James against Harold. It's James with the drive. And slam dunk by James.
Scoring this much while shooting this well. Insane.
The Lakers trail. Pass to Dudley. And here is Harold. Antetokounmpo covering. 11 feet out. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. Caldwell Pope. Off the mark there with a 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
James passes to Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Middleton. 3-pointer. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 assists in the game. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 5 from downtown here in the fourth. And here's James. DiVincenzo with the steal. To the paint. And it's good. Fought through. Schroeder, he's checked in for Caruso. The Lakers call timeout.
Protecting the rim.
Boy, they're in a rough patch right now.
Yeah, momentum is definitely not on their side.
Outside Schroeder. Here's Dudley. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort. Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Harrell up top. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. And the Bucks with the possession here. James, a screen on James.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
James, a screen on Holiday. Shot's good by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 23.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Holiday passes to Antetokounmpo. And it's James with the jam.
Well, I tell you, it raises his value so much when Antetokounmpo keeps his teammates engaged. I mean, it gives opponents a lot more to worry about than just him.
Here's James, and it's James with the jam.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
James, left side. Some solid defense from James. Los Angeles has got just 1 of 6 threes to go in the fourth. Drives to the hoop. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Well, LeBron's taking a lot of punishment over the years. For him, just part of the game.
With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
He misses the free throw.
Amongst the many things that I appreciate most about LeBron James, and there are a lot, his leadership. I mean, everybody else just kind of naturally falls into place behind him because he's such a good example and a positive leader.
And he's good on the second. Here's DiVincenzo. Middleton outside. Takes it inside. Out to Portis. Puts up a 3. Sinks the tray. And the Bucks lead by 8.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Outside, DiVincenzo. It's Middleton on the wing. Back to DiVincenzo. Portis outside. Stolen. Now James. Pass to Dudley. 3-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 8 assists in the game.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Outside, DiVincenzo. And here's Holiday. The shot clock at 6. Middleton outside from deep 3-point range. It's rebounded by Dudley.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
The 3, Harrell. The shot won't fall. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Outside Holiday from behind the arc. And it's Harrell with a rebound. Harrell's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to James. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. He takes it in. The offensive rebound. It's James on the wing. And here's Schroeder outside. Nails it from 3. Schroeder's got 7 now in this quarter.
And finally, after trailing for so long, they've leveled the score late here in the fourth.
And their greatest enemy during that comeback was the clock. If they can finally stop worrying about time and start thinking about how to win this thing now.
Portis, their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Oh, LeBron!
Well, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
That free throw, good from James. 41 seconds left in the fourth. Portis with a screen on Schroeder. Here's Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Pass to James. Here he goes. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game. Now it's a 2-point. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. Antetokounmpo with it.
You're on an unbelievable hot streak, Junior. Our stats guy?
Chuck!
You're
My
right.
man, Chuck.
That's right. Chuck tells us it's now been 10 games in a row where you've shot at least 50% from the field on high volume. That's fantastic accuracy.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Should I take a bow?
So, given how effortless it all seems, what do you see in your future? Is anything off the table?
The way we've been playing lately, I think it's fair to say that we aspire to be a championship level team. That's what the goal is, and that's what we want to put all our effort into.
Yeah, well, it certainly seems within reach if you keep up this level of play, don't you think?
I do think so. Yes, I do. But it's not in any way just me. This is a whole team from top to bottom doing the right things. Now, I think we've got the right guys in this locker room for the long haul.
Tough to argue with that after this stretch.
Thanks, Kristen. Yeah, I appreciate that.
Thanks for watching. I'm going to do another cricket video coming up shortly.